For nearly 6 years, an eerie silence has hovered over Panasonic's professional video division, a silence so deafening it began to feel less like quiet confidence and more like total surrender. Ever since the original Lumix S1H staked its claim as the holy grail of Netflix-certified mirrorless cinema back in 2019, filmmakers, event videographers, and content creators have been stranded in a state of perpetually deferred gratification. While rival manufacturers dropped iterative updates like clockwork, Panasonic seemed content to let its defining full-frame video flagship age into near irrelevance. But inside camera design labs, complete radio silence rarely indicates passive surrender. More often, it signals the calm before an unprecedented storm of product rollouts, if rumors filtering through global trade channels and regulatory clearance databases are to be believed. 2026 isn't just another incremental release window for Panasonic, it is the quarter-century mark of the Lumix moniker. And the Japanese technology giant is preparing to deploy a four-pronged assault across the entire digital imaging landscape. Rather than trickling out minor spec bumps to keep shareholders appeased, Panasonic appears to be orchestrating a massive, multi-tiered offensive. We are looking at a hyper-specialized cinema leviathan designed to reclaim the professional video crown, a compact Micro Four Thirds revival meant to rekindle the passion of street photographers, an AI-infused full-frame workhorse aimed straight at the heart of the hybrid market, and a refined pocket powerhouse tailored for the next generation of visual storytellers. If you have been holding off on upgrading your aging camera body, your patience is about to be rewarded in spades. The upcoming wave of releases isn't just a collection of minor upgrades. It represents a comprehensive structural overhaul of the entire Lumix catalog. The epicenter of this seismic strategy sits the long-awaited Panasonic Lumix S1H Mark II, the anchor around which the entire 2026 ecosystem revolves. To understand why this camera carries such staggering expectations, one must look back at the landscape of 2019. The heart of this upcoming cinematic monster is rumored to be a massive sensor delivering close to 50 megapixels of raw resolving power. In practical terms, this immense pixel density is not merely about shooting ultra-high-resolution still photographs. It serves as the ultimate mathematical engine for downsampled video. By capturing a native 8K canvas, the S1H2 will be able to crunch down complex color and light data into flawless, hyper-detailed 4K footage that completely bypasses the digital artifacts, aliasing, and moire that plague lower-resolution sensors. Even more impressive is the chatter surrounding its frame rates. This 8K readout isn't restricted to cinematic 24 or 30 frames per second. The pipeline is being built to push full 8K recording all the way to 60 frames per second, a staggering computational feat that thrusts this mirrorless body directly into the arena with dedicated cinema systems costing tens of thousands of dollars more. Keep a 50 megapixel sensor processing 8K/60p video without melting the internal circuitry. Panasonic's thermal engineers have reportedly crafted a top-tier active cooling assembly. Rather than relying on simple heat sinks or light internal breeze pathways, this system acts like a mini industrial wind tunnel, actively drawing thermal energy away from the sensor and image processor. Panasonic Lumix GX9 Mark II, a camera explicitly engineered to resurrect the golden era of discrete street photography. Industry tracking reveals that overseas wireless and safety certifications have recently picked up regulatory filings for a fresh Panasonic M4T chassis. This technical trail suggests that the GX9 II is not mere wishlist fan fiction, but an active manufacturing project nearing public release. Under the hood, the camera is expected to inherit the punchy 25.1 megapixel sensor originally debuted in the flagship G9 Mark II. On the video front, the camera is slated to capture 4K footage at 60 frames per second with full 10-bit color sampling. This provides documentary filmmakers and casual vloggers with rich color grading headroom in a package that won't attract unwanted attention in public spaces. To maintain the camera's sleek footprint, Panasonic appears to be keeping the hardware layout lean and purposeful. By opting for a single high-speed memory card slot rather than forcing a bulkier dual-slot array into the chassis, engineers have preserved the iconic, flat-topped rangefinder ergonomics that made the original GX9 a classic. If the S1H2 represents the aspirational pinnacle of the lineup and the GX9 II captures its artistic soul, the Lumix S5 Mark III is the volume driver, the bread-and-butter hybrid body designed to dominate the mid-tier professional market. The current S5 II earned widespread acclaim because it marked the exact moment Panasonic finally embraced phase detection autofocus, proving that an affordable full-frame camera could offer both legendary color science and reliable subject tracking. Rounding out this multi-tiered rollout is the Lumix S9 Mark II, a camera whose predecessor ignited intense debate across the digital imaging community. When the original S9 launched, it achieved its goal of shrinking full-frame image quality down to a pocketable size, becoming an instant favorite for content creators who prioritize portability and rich, out-of-camera color. Top among these updates is the inclusion of a fully functional hot shoe, allowing creators to mount powered shotgun microphones, wireless receiver units, and compact LED lights without resorting to external cages or awkward bracket adapters. What remains untouched, and rightfully so, is the core feature that made the original S9 a viral success: Panasonic's hardware-level real-time LUT, lookup table, processing. This system allows creators to bake. Lumix S1H Mark II positions at the apex of the pricing pyramid, targeting high-end production houses, commercial directors, and documentary crews who require uncompromised 8K performance, internal RAW, and robust active cooling. Lumix S5 Mark III commands the critical mid-range tier, offering high-end autofocus improvements and robust hybrid features at a price point accessible to working wedding, event, and freelance shooters. Lumix S9 Mark II sits just below the S5 series, offering full-frame sensor power in a pocketable footprint tailored for social content creators and travel vloggers who value speed and simplicity over raw production specs. Lumix GX9 Mark II serves as the high-value gateway into the Lumix ecosystem, providing street photographers and budget-conscious creators with a compact, feature-packed camera that leverages the extensive Micro Four Thirds lens library. By addressing each of these segments simultaneously, Panasonic isn't just updating its lineup, it is making a bold bid to establish the Lumix brand as a dominant force across the entire digital imaging spectrum for its 25th anniversary year. This deep dive helped clarify where the Lumix ecosystem is heading. Drop a comment below letting me know which of these four bodies you are eyeing for your rig. Hit that subscribe button to stay updated as official launch dates land, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.